Hello. As a fanatical Limerick Hurling supporter, I would just like to take this opportunity to pay a tribute to the greatest hurling team that has ever graced the fields of Ireland. And this year, 2024, became a historical achievement. And I would like to do this by actually using playing cards to illustrate the story of the last 6 years of Limerick Hurling. So to tell the story, I'll use, as I said, a deck of playing cards. Okay, so we'll just take them out of the box like this. Give them a little cut. Actually, while I'm at it, I'll just give them a little cut like this. Actually, what I'll do is I'll cut them into four piles. Okay, and the reason I cut them into four piles is to basically to represent the four All Irelands in a row. Okay, so here we go, like this, the four All Irelands. So we've got 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. So we just pick them up at random like this just to make sure the cards are a bit mixed and so on. Okay. And as I was saying, the Limerick had a great team in the 1930s and won a couple of All Irelands, the last one being in 1940. But little did the supporters of Limerick realise they would have to wait 33 years to win the next All Ireland. And that came about on that famous day on the 2nd of September, 1973. And all the agony, if you like, and the ecstasy of winning an All Ireland. And that day, for people of my age, you'll remember that it was actually raining cats and dogs. And it turned out we were actually playing the Cats, the Kilkenny Cats, in the final. And it was the Cats actually that were pushing at the end because Limerick won the game 121 to 114. Okay, so that was back in then. But little did we realise at that time that we would have to wait so long after that. We thought All Irelands were going to come fast and furious. But in actual fact, we lost five All Irelands in the 45 intervening years. So it was 45 years. And in that, we lost five All Irelands 74 to Kilkenny, 1980 to Galway, 1994 to Offaly, 1996 to Wexford, and 2007 to Kilkenny yet again. So a lot of heartache in between. But all of that was forgotten on that famous day on the 19th of August in 2018. Everything was forgotten because on that day we made the famous breakthrough. And we were led by our magical management team of King Kiley, John Kiley, we're our queen, which is Caroline Corlett, who is the sports psychologist and mentor to the players, and our ace in the pack, as I would call him, Paul Kinnock, who was actually the tactical genius and basically came up with quite lots of new ways of actually playing the game. And as you can see, we had management in spades. And if I were to mark that management team out of 10, of course, I would be giving them 10 out of 10. For the achievements. And let's just go forward a little bit now, and we just bring ourselves up to the current age, which is today, which is 2024. And we were hoping to win 4 and 5 in a row. We were going for 5 in a row. But as the fellow said, that's not the way it worked out. We were going to go for 5 in a row. I'll just give the cards another little cut here while I'm at it. And we were hoping not to draw a blank. Okay, so we didn't draw a blank, of course, right? Because the hardest part in hurling in Ireland at the moment is to get out of what I call the spider's web, which is the Munster Championship. And that's the spider's web, and that is actually the hardest part. So not only did Limerick get out of the spider's web in 2024, right? But what they actually did was they won the Munster Championship for a record unequaled by anybody of 6 Munster titles in a row. Okay, so this was 2024. So an incredible historical achievement, although we didn't win the five All Irelands in a row. But what we do have to remember is all that happened in between. So let's just summarize a little bit. Okay, so in 2018, we were All Ireland champions, okay, beating Galway in the final. In 2019, we were Munster and league champions, okay, and we beat Tipperary in the Munster final. In 2020, we were All-Ireland champions again, Munster champions and league champions. Okay, and we beat Waterford in both the Munster final and indeed the All-Ireland final. In 2021, we were All-Ireland and Munster champions yet again in 2021, and we beat Cork in the final of the All-Ireland. Okay, in 2022, we were All-Ireland Munster champions yet again, and we beat our old foes, Kilkenny, in the final. And I'm leaving that there because the following year, in 2023, we were Munster and League and All-Ireland champions again, and we beat Kilkenny yet again in the final. And that brings us to 2024, where we won the Munster Championship for the historical record 6 in a row, beating our old foes, Clare, who we were actually beaten in the Munster final 3 years in succession. So that's the incredible record. And to summarise, if you look at it, we, in those years, 14 finals, 14 wins, 5 All-Irelands, 6 Munster titles, and 3 National League titles. And all of that was achieved between the dates of the 19th of August 2018 and the 9th of May 2024, which is actually less than 6 calendar years. To be exact, actually, it's 69 months. This will never be equaled again. So history has been made. We should celebrate this. This is not an obituary or the end of anything. This actually is just a time for reflection, a time for celebration and rejuvenation. And we look forward to 2025 and many more success stories going forward. So, Imaniucht Abu August Limerick Abu. If you enjoyed my little tribute to the phenomenal success of the Limerick hurling team over the past 6 years, and if you would like to donate a little to charity, could you please donate a little, any small amount, to Adapt Services in Limerick. They provide incredible services for those impacted by domestic abuse. Their website is www.adaptservices.ie. Press donate, and in the address section, if you like, put in Limerick Abu or Limerick Forever, and all donations would be gratefully received. Otherwise, you could donate to any amount to any charity of your own choice. Okay, any comments or opinions are welcome, and you could email me at thurley@hmc.ie. Thank you.